LEGO Speed Champions continues to grow at an unholy rate, and LEGO continues to add more manufacturers and a whole different variety of vehicles every single year, so it's almost guaranteed you'll find something that you're interested in, whether it be drag cars, supercars, hypercars, SUVs or anything else in between. Speed Champions really do have it all, and I've been going through video by video showing you everything that's on offer. So in this video, let's take a dive into the American car scene and check out every single American vehicle within the Speed Champions franchise. This video will not include any Fords though, and that's purely because the Ford lineup was that awesome, featuring sets like the Bronco R, the F-150 and much more. It deserved its very own video, so please do check that one out once you're done here. The link will be in the description. And if you do enjoy this video, please do consider subscribing. It helps me more than you could imagine and puts me that one step closer to 5,000 subscribers. 2016 gave us our very first Chevrolet in the form of set 75870, the Chevrolet Corvette Z06. This set has a mere 173 pieces and retailed for the lovely price of $14.99 US. LEGO needed to get a bold set out, and they certainly did that. Coming in the extremely bright yellow with the black accents to suit, this set was hard to miss, and I love how the contrast of colours really outlines the details, and the minimalistic stickers really just worked well on the front. The shape of the front of this car is incredible, all the way from the hood scoop down to the mean looking front bumper and splitter. The side arches gradually curved up, finishing at the back black wing to just complete the sleek look. On the rear of the vehicle, every single piece seems to be made up of stickers, which is a little disappointing. The side build on this set is definitely a unique one too, being a small camera setup, and one minifigure with the set, which again is a little disappointing with a lackluster suit. Chevrolet also gave us our second set in 2016, set 75874. The Chevrolet Camaro Drag Race was our upgraded twin pack of the year, coming with 445 pieces and retailing for a slightly higher $29.99 US. The 1969 Chevrolet Camaro Z28 was an incredible addition. The jet black with the white race stripe design is recognisable anywhere, and the chunky rear wheels in comparison to the front really does give it that drag vibe it was trying to achieve. And let's not forget about the monster engine block, which is also interchangeable. The 2016 Chevrolet Camaro though was pretty disappointing to say the least. I think LEGO went too minimalistic with this one, and it just ended up looking pretty plain and boring. Some more sticker decals or something would have made this a whole lot better, although the starting lineup with the lighting setup really does make this a little more unique, which can only be a positive. 3 minifigures also included in the form of 2 racing drivers and a racing official. In 2019, Dodge also wanted to do a drag race set in the form of set 75893, the 2018 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon and the 1970 Dodge Charger RT, released with 478 pieces and retailed for $29.99 US. Firstly, you get to build a Christmas tree style starting light tower with translucent lighting elements, and alongside that 3 minifigures were also included, a Challenger driver, a Charger driver and a race marshal. We all know how much of a beast the Dodge Challenger Demon is, and this set really does do it justice. I think it's so well designed. It keeps that iconic blocky and square look, but the minimal accents and shape differences really does turn this into a monster, and LEGO must have listened, because there's no more sticker exhausts. In fact, 2 huge tailpipes sit side by side just below the awesome rear Dodge lights. And as for the 1970 Charger, yet again we get another huge engine block supercharger, but if you're not a fan, simply take it off and replace it with the included engine cover to keep that car the little bit more low key. The black and red works really well, and overall the shape is near perfect. My only gripe would be how flat the hood is, but again that's minimal. But lo and behold, 2019, Chevrolet made an absolute statement with 75891. The Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 Nascar has turned into one of my all-time favourites, and for great reason. This set has 198 pieces and retailed for $14.99 US, which is an absolute bargain for such a top tier set. The blue is absolutely incredible, and the contrast in blue and black decals really suit this car perfectly. Everything about this, from the body kit to the yellow written tyres, is perfect, and I honestly cannot fault the car. The red fuel canister accessory is a nice touch, and the matching white and blue race driver minifigure works well too, albeit a little plain, but on this set it somewhat works. 2020 was quiet from both Chevrolet and Dodge, but they both excelled in 2021, upgrading to the new 8-stud car design, the first being set 76903, the Corvette CAR, and the 1968 Corvette had 512 pieces and retailed for $29.99 US. I have to admit, this set is incredible. The grey, red and yellow Corvette race car just looks fantastic. It looks fast, it looks mean, and it looks aggressive. It just had the right amount of stickers to really show off the car, and whilst not overcrowding it. But for me, the rear end just takes this one to a whole new level. But speaking of awesome, the 1968 Corvette was also just that. This car is the perfect example of less is more. There is barely any stickers at all, bar the odd detail here and there, but in fact LEGO just let the shapes do the talking. The angles achieved on this car are incredible, from the front hood all the way down to the flat slabbed rear end. Everything worked, and I have to say, the wheels on this are just awesome. Two era matching race driver minifigures are also included to complement the vintage and modern look of each car. But Dodge's answer to the previous was also incredible. Set 76904, the Mopar Dodge SRT top fuel dragster and the 1970 Dodge Challenger comes with a whopping 627 pieces and was way more expensive at $49.99 US. This set just threw the rulebook out the window and wanted to try something extremely far off the main path and unique. The Dodge Challenger in the two-tone purple and black colourway worked great. Utilising that less is more policy, you can't fault it. But the star of this show has to be the top fuel dragster. Just look how long this thing is. Granted, every single piece looked like a sticker, and it looked like they all need to be placed perfectly to not compromise the design, but once complete, this thing is an absolute work of art. It looks exactly how you'd want a dragster to look, and I have to say, the engine setup with all the different hoses and exhausts was also perfected. The detail on this car is absolutely menacing, and again I cannot fault it. Dodge threw a curveball and it definitely landed. On top of all of the heat, two driver minifigures were thrown in to make it just that much better. 2022 saw a face we probably all know. Dodge were back. Set 76912, the Fast and Furious 1970 Dodge Charger RT was here, and Dominic Toretto came with it. Probably being one of the cheapest minifigures to make, considering it doesn't even need a hair piece. This set was anticipated and received really well by thousands of fans. It was completed with 345 pieces and retailed for a fun price increased cost of $19.99 US, but that's okay. The set had Fast and Furious branding all over it, so LEGO needed to cover the additional printing costs somehow. Although the car is actually spot on to the film equivalent, it's still pretty plain, so personally for me it's not that exciting, but don't get me wrong, the Supercharger add-on never gets old, and it's still a set that seems to have done really well. And finally, 2023 got skipped, but 2024 released an absolute mega car. Set 76935, the next gen NASCAR Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 was LEGO's answer to an upgraded NASCAR set from one of the previous years. This one came with 328 pieces and again had another price increase, now sitting firm at $26.99 US. Please do stop getting more expensive though. I honestly cannot and will not fault this car. When it was first released, I had the opinion of a lot of other people. I thought it was ugly, over the top and too bulky, but the more I looked at it, the more it changed my mind, and now I just think it's perfect. People are not happy that the decals and graphics were not an actual real life design, but that's one of the reasons I love this set. LEGO stepped out of the box and made something fictional over a factual model, and personally I think it was utilised and corrected perfectly. From yellow flames to purple and teal blue, these colours should never be next to each other, but here it just seems to suit. The decals are spot on and the overall shape is awesome. From one strength to another, the minifigure also turned out astonishing, matching the car's design almost to a T. LEGO, please give yourself a round of applause because this set is it. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and please make sure to comment your favourite set for a chance to be featured in my next video. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will definitely be seeing you in the next one.